Let me introduce myself. My name is Tria AINI, Management Class 22A, NPM 22,411,037. In this video I will explain about taxpayer reporting, periodic and annual tax returns, functions of tax returns, submission of tax returns. The first slide about definition SPT MASA is a tax report submitted by taxpayers for a certain period in the tax year, usually every month. Types of taxes reported through periodic tax return include value-added tax, VAT, income tax, PPH, Article 21, Article 23, and Article 25. Annual SPT is a tax report submitted by taxpayers for all transactions and income earned during one tax year. This annual tax return consists of two types, namely annual individual tax return and annual corporate tax return. The next slide is periodic tax return function and annual income tax return function. Periodic tax return function. Transaction reporting. Periodic SPT is used to report tax transactions that occur in 1 month. Monitoring tax payment. Through SPT MASA, the Directorate General of Taxes, DGT, can monitor tax payment compliance by taxpayers. Annual income tax return function. Annual income reporting. Submitting all income and tax expenses that have been paid for 1 year. Tax compliance evaluation. Used by the DGT to evaluate and ensure taxpayers have paid taxes in accordance with applicable regulations. The next slide is submission of periodic tax return and submission of annual tax return. Submission of periodic tax return online through e-filing on the DGT online website. Manual. By filling out the SPT MASA form and submitting it directly to the nearest tax office. Submission of annual tax return online through e-filing on the DGT online website. Manual. By filling out the annual tax return form and submitting it directly to the nearest tax office. Last slide about conclusion of taxpayer reporting, periodic and annual tax returns, functions of tax returns. Submission of tax returns. Reporting of periodic and annual tax returns is a crucial part of tax obligations that serves to ensure that all income, deductions, and tax liabilities of taxpayers have been calculated and reported correctly. Periodic tax returns allow the government to monitor tax obligations periodically every month, while annual tax returns provide a comprehensive picture of taxpayers' annual tax obligations. The main function of tax returns is to ensure transparency and accountability in taxation. While the increasingly easy submission of tax returns with e-filing helps improve compliance and efficiency in reporting, administrative sanctions that apply to late reporting are an instrument to encourage taxpayers to carry out their obligations on time, thus creating a more orderly and credible tax system.